The Royal Hawaiian Hotel in Honolulu, the Pink Palace, opened in 1927. It's one of the last remnants of old Hawaii on Waikiki Beach. Its Spanish-Moorish architecture and picturesque location have made it a favorite backdrop for movies and TV shows. I stayed there with my family recently, and here's my report. This was my first trip to Hawaii, and I wanted to spend a few days in Waikiki before flying off to the Big Island for the remainder of the trip. I researched hotels in Honolulu pretty exhaustively, and I kept coming back to the Royal Hawaiian for its unmatched combination of history and location. The Royal Hawaiian is comprised of two buildings, the historic main building and the tower on the east side of the property. We booked a junior suite in the historic building in October, right in the sweet spot between summer and hurricane season. The junior suite came to about $550 a night, a little more on the weekend. Taxes and the resort fee added another $150 to the nightly tab. Upon check-in, we were upgraded to the Alfred Apaka suite on the third floor. The suite is named for the legendary Hawaiian singer who made his professional debut at the Royal Hawaiian in 1938. The Apaka suite is at the end of a long hallway, and the walk to it gives you a chance to admire the room doors carved from the wood of the koa tree that's common to Hawaii. No two doors are exactly alike. The room features a spacious living area with a couch, mini fridge, and of course, a portrait of Alfred Apaka. The bedroom has a comfortable king bed and two balconies, one overlooking the hotel entrance with its massive monkey pod and banyan trees, the other offering a partial view of the beach and the towering Sheraton next door and its very active pool. The suite's bathroom is pretty utilitarian. The pink robes with a seersucker shell may not be very macho, but they are quite comfortable. You can pick one up in the gift shop for about $160. The room was comfortable and quiet. The bedroom doesn't share any walls with neighbors. Special mention to the housekeeping staff. They were very friendly, always with a hello and a smile. Make sure to bring some cash to tip them with before you leave. The only problem with the room came in the form of some uninvited guests. Ants. To me, it was only a minor inconvenience. The ants just passed from one side of the window to the next. They didn't loiter, they didn't use the mini bar, but certainly their presence might be upsetting to some. Of course, you don't stay at the Royal Hawaiian to sit in your room all day counting ants. Not with the beach outside and so much to see around the hotel and grounds. A remarkable aspect of the Royal Hawaiian is its two distinctly different faces. The southern side that looks out on the beach and the ocean is sun-splashed and busy with people. The other side is a pocket of serenity, shrouded in vegetation. It was always fun to come back from raucous Kalakaua Avenue to this serene setting with the torches and colored lights illuminating the lovely foliage, really like another world. There are lots of activities at the hotel, and some are covered by the $40+ resort fee. You can make flowered necklaces or take a 1-hour guided tour of the hotel and grounds. The basement floor has a gym and a museum to the hotel's history that includes one picture that really hammers home how much Waikiki has changed over the years. That's the Royal Hawaiian and the Moana Surfrider hotels, sharing the beach long before it was filled in with high-rises. The resort fee doesn't cover all the things you'd think it would. Umbrellas and beach chairs, for instance, are $85 a day extra to rent. The good news is you can reserve online and even pick out specific chairs. We chose a couple toward the Sheraton side of the beach, where it was a little bit quieter with less foot traffic. But if you want to order food and drinks, you might be better off closer to the Royal Hawaiian. It's money well spent unless you really like baking in the sun. The hotel also offers surfing lessons for an additional fee. I was very excited about this as I've never surfed before and had always wanted to try. It was supposed to be a group lesson, but since I was the only one there, I received one-on-one instruction. It was $85 for the roughly 2-hour lesson, which is enough time for a brief orientation on the beach and then a handful of runs on the water.
They also send a photographer out on a board to document the experience. It'll set you back another $80 or so for a thumb drive with the videos and pictures. Again, worth it. The photographer really works hard out there to capture the experience for you. I enjoyed the lesson. The instructor was terrific. The waves were manageable, and I only fell once in 6 runs.
There are a few on-site drinking and dining options at the hotel.
The beachside Mai Tai bar has a lunch and dinner menu. Everything's about double what you'd pay on the mainland. For instance, the burger is $28. Adjacent to the Mai Tai bar is Surf Lanai, which is generally a little quieter and has indoor seating. That's where you get the hotel's famous pink pancakes. They get their color from beet powder that's added to the mix. They were served with a coconut-based sauce, finished with some toasted coconut flakes on top. Very good, and at $27, very pricey. Speaking of pricey, in the evening, Surf Lanai becomes Azure, the hotel's high-end restaurant. My wife and I had our wedding anniversary dinner there. It's a fixed-price 4-course meal for $130 per person. The food was good, not great, but the patio setting looking out on the beach at sunset was unforgettable.
Other amenities include shops in the lobby and an excellent bakery.
At check-in, you get a voucher for free banana muffins from the bakery.
Shopping and dining options abound within walking distance of the hotel. For restaurants, I recommend Roy's Waikiki, about a 10-minute walk west, with excellent service and half-price entree options for people with smaller appetites. In the other direction, Morimoto Asia serves a Wagyu carpaccio that's worth the 10-minute walk southeast on Kalakaua Avenue. The walk also provides a chance to do some people watching and admire the enormous banyan tree opposite the State Beach Park. Long's drugstore is also very close. A trip there on your first day to stock up on provisions will help ensure you don't have to subsist on $27 pancakes and $28 hamburgers. In the final analysis, I enjoyed the suite, although I'm not sure it was worth the extra money. The bathroom was average, there were ants, and as I mentioned earlier, you don't spend a lot of time in your room. For about $100 less, you can get a garden-facing double. My son stayed in one of these, and he was quite happy there. So I think for couples, a double is more than sufficient. Try to go off-season if possible, and consider combining a stay at the Royal Hawaiian with a trip to one of the neighboring islands where condo rentals are plentiful and generally cheaper than what you'll find at the hotels along Waikiki.
Ultimately, though, I was very pleased with the Royal Hawaiian. It offers a great introduction to Waikiki for the first-time visitor, with lovely grounds and common areas, a fascinating history, easy access to a beautiful and swimmable beach, and close proximity to restaurants and stores.
Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.